Who is that? Who is that? Who is that over there? Did you get those vanilla wafers I had over there? I put some vanilla wafers over there. Did you find those vanilla wafers up? Did you find those vanilla wafers? Did you find those vanilla wafers? I put those vanilla wafers over there for you. You got enough pecans in there? You want some more? Them other raccoons about to eat me out of house and home. Them other raccoons about to eat you out of house and home. Oh, Tiny right there. That's him. That's the one and only right there, Tiny Tim right there. That's the one and only Tiny Tim right there. That's the one and only Tiny Tim right there. I'm going to come right here and squat down. Don't go nowhere now. Just stay right there. Don't run off. Don't run off. I'm just right here. I'm going to look at you. I was looking at you. What are you doing with your hands? Yeah, he keeps his hands. He had to wash his hands. He don't he wash his hands. That's something that he can tell what's a pecan and what's not the pecan. He can feel it with his hands and tell you. He's just using his one hand picking that stuff up. Something you don't see much him eating out of the bowl. Most of the time, only time he eats out of the bowl with his mouth is when the pecans run down real low or they're real small, so he can't pick them up. He can't pick them up with his hands, but he can pick them up with his mouth. Here comes the other raccoon right there. That raccoon looks big right there. He looks bigger than Tiny Tim. What's going on? That's a big raccoon right there. That raccoon twice as big as Tiny Tim. That might be Tiny Tim's mama, or daddy, or somebody. That's a big raccoon there. He found that vanilla wafer. Yeah, that raccoon looked big right there. It's just right over there. I can see her. Here comes another raccoon back, a different raccoon now. That's a different raccoon coming here now. Well, Tiny ain't worried about him. He's looking for that vanilla wafer. Here comes that other raccoon now. Now what's going to happen? Now the big raccoon moving on. Here goes Tiny Tim. Bad boy Tiny Tim. That one raccoon just standing in between the sawhorses. They smell that cookie, but they just can't find it. Tiny Tim found it, I think. Yeah, Tiny Tim found the cookie. There's two raccoons right here, and then there's Tiny Tim. Not even worried about that other raccoon behind him. And there's a big raccoon down there too. Yeah, see that one raccoon, just one size smaller than Tiny Tim. That raccoon right there. One size smaller. But that's good. They see Tiny Tim right here this close to me. And that raccoon right there learned from Tiny Tim being this close. Y'all don't get up here and fight over the food now, because I'll say something. Oh, Tiny Tim. Nah, stop that. Tiny Tim hissing. Oh, Tiny Tim, he's eating fast now. He's talking about, let me get all these pecans before that other raccoon gets up here. Well, them two get along. Tiny Tim did hiss a little bit at the raccoon from getting too close to the food. Tiny Tim's getting down. He's eating fast. He's about to eat all them pecans up. He's going to start digging for them now. There was 2 handfuls in there. Small raccoons wanting to get up there, but he's just a little shy. See Tiny Tim, he eat with his mouth now. Since the pieces get too small, it's easier to eat with his mouth than to pick them up. The bigger pieces he can pick up. That other raccoon. That one raccoon over there in between the sawhorses just standing there messing around. Now they playing. Tiny Tim and that other one playing. Look like they biting each other on the butt. Fleeing each other. Yeah, it look like they flee. Biting each other on the back and on the butt, real gentle. Let's see if this raccoon gets close to me now. That's where the food was last night. Last 2 days, food's been over there under my house, under the overhang. What you talking about now? See, you the mess maker. I know who you are. You're a mess maker from day one. Tiny Tim's over there messing around. You see Tiny Tim walking back this way. What you putting your hands down in that hole for? Raccoon. That ain't Tiny Tim, is it? Yeah, that's Tiny Tim. Stop that. That little old tiny raccoon hissing. Whoever's in control of the food bowl, they don't want to do the hissing. Tiny Tim over there playing with the board. He's smelling around for another one of those cookies. Vanilla wafers. Tiny Tim, he's just walking around. Tiny, what you up to? What, you want me to go get some more pecans? Is that what you want? You want me to go get some more pecans? Smell that other raccoon's butt one time. He's sniffing all in the air. Wobbling off. Oh, Tiny Tim, he ain't got nothing to do. He's full. He's already ate 2 or 3 hands of pecans and cat food, dog food. Raccoon right there, he's eating his share. I get to looking off, and I don't even look in the camera sometimes. The raccoon got a long back foot on him. About 15 minutes after 4 o'clock in the morning. You falling off the wagon? Well, if you wouldn't just take them and dump them over there, you just eat them out of the bowl. Take them out the bowl and then you eat them over there. You're going to fall off the wagon every once in a while. And wash his hands off. Who is this raccoon coming back? Come here. Come here. Who is that? That don't look like Tiny Tim. That's a girl. I think that's the mama. I think that was a girl. Well, let me put this little bit of food back in the bowl right here. And that way they can come dig it back out again. Pecan. Okay, that was I can still see a raccoon right down there. Tell you what, I'm getting dizzy. When I squat down, stand back up, I'm getting dizzy. Got a bad headache starting. Stop this video.